Hi everyone, welcome back to IHMN 550, Producers and Consumers of Research. Again, I'm Eugene, and hopefully all of you have seen the introductory video. So the background here will somewhat be already explained. I'm filming this from Melbourne in Australia. If you look behind me, you can probably see some of the orchards and that, and just one of the billabongs that's sitting back behind me. Occasionally you might hear some of the local fauna, a lot of the frogs and things like that, and some of the birds. Anyways, this week, week number 1, what you're going to be looking at is just the idea of real-world research versus, I guess, a closed system or ideal research. And by that I mean, real-world research is what happens when you take your research out of the laboratory and you start losing some of the controls that you might hopefully have. Anything from getting rained out, or maybe sometimes, depending upon where you're doing your research, even bared out. As in some of the research I've done in some of the national parks, where we actually had to shut down for a day or two because of bears in the area. So, and that's just some of the realities of taking your ideas, taking your research out into the real world, and just being flexible with what you do. Okay? You still need to be scientific. You still need to ensure that the work is going to be valid and replicable, but there's a lot more flexibility and contingencies that you need to build into your research plan. Okay? So just some of the things for you guys to be thinking about. Also want you, again, to be thinking about what sort of research you're hoping to do for your research project, because that's going to come fairly soon. And the more you can get done in this course, the easier your project will be later. Okay, so start thinking about that now. The readings, some of the things about the readings that I want you guys to really focus in on is not necessarily the findings of the research, but as much about how they did the research and the conclusions that they got to based on the research that they did. What I'm hoping is that by exposing you guys to different types of research, different techniques, methods, areas, things like that, you'll get some ideas for what you can carry into your projects and your careers, okay? Something else that I'd like for all of you to do, and it's one of the discussion points, is to talk a little bit about what sort of research experience you have, whether it be using research or being a participant or even guiding research, and sharing those experiences with the rest of the people in the group so that everyone can get a sense of experiences, ideas, and who we might be able to each of us go to if you have any questions, because it's always better to go to somebody who has experienced something, some aspect, some research methodology, anything like that, that has already gone through that, than having to go through all the bumps and bruises yourself, okay? So please share any of those sort of ideas and experiences with the rest of the group. Again, you guys have any questions of me, of the course, whatever, just send me a quick email. And like I've said before, if you want to contact me and get in touch personally through Skype or something like that, just let me know and I'll do my best to set up a time that works for you guys. Alright? Anyway, take care and good luck. I'll see you in the discussion group. Alright? Bye.